Hi, Lauren.
Hi, David and Matt.
I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
If a car is travelling at 80 miles per hour, how long will it take to do 80 miles?
How am I meant to know that?
The car's doing 80 miles per hour.
Mm.
So how long will it take to do 80 miles?
Mm-hmm. Way there. How long does it take to do a minute? Mile? How long does it take?
You've got to work it out. If you're doing 80 miles per hour, how long does it take to do 80 miles?
8 minutes.
Why is it 8 minutes?
8 divided by 10.
You're doing 80 miles per hour. So how long does it take to do 80 miles?
Don't know. That light is just really bright.
So you're doing 80 miles per hour. How long does it take to do 80 miles?
8 minutes.
Are you sure?
Well, you're making me think that it's not because you're saying, are you sure?
No, it's not. 8 minutes. You can do 80 miles in 8 minutes. Is that what you're saying?
No.
No.
Let me think about this. 80 miles per hour. I don't know.
How long will it take to do 80 miles?
How long's 80 miles?
80 miles.
But how long is it?
Well, it's 10 more than 70.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, from here to where?
I don't know. 80 miles away.
To where?
I don't know.
Well, how far is 80 miles?
80 miles.
Yeah, but where?
But yeah, but you're just getting off the subject.
No, because I can guess.
You can't
If
guess.
it's Birmingham, like 80 miles to Birmingham, it's an hour.
Yeah, but it's different to Birmingham. I only travel 64 miles to Birmingham.
So, hang on.
And it takes me
An hour and a half.
just over, well, yeah.
So,
If you're doing 80 miles per hour,
2 hours.
2 hours. You're wrong again.
Hour and 45.
Yeah, but you're doing 80 miles per hour, right? So,
Why are you even asking me this question?
because I've seen it on the internet
Yeah.
and it's funny. So you're doing 80 miles per hour in a car or on a bike or in a bus. How long does it take to do 80 miles? If you're travelling at 80 miles per hour. Do you know what 80 miles per hour means? It's a speed. And if you're travelling at 80 miles per hour, how many miles can you do in an hour?
80.
Yeah. So if you're doing 80 miles per hour, how long does it take to do 80 miles?
God. I honestly don't know. And I don't even know why you're video recording me.
This is funny. You're doing 80 miles an hour. How long does it take to do 80 miles?
It's hurting my brain cells. 8 minutes. It just, I'm dividing it by 10. Remember at school they just divide by 10.
Divide what by 10? You're doing 80 miles per hour, okay? That's what it's called on the speedo, yeah? 80 miles per hour. So how long does it take to do 80 miles?
About an hour and 45.
$80 miles per hour.
Okay, hang on. $10.
10 minutes. So you've gone from an hour and 45 minutes to 10 minutes.
There's someone just telling me in my head that it's 10.
Right. So you're doing 80.
Oh, God.
80 miles per hour. Yeah? So how long does it take to do 80 miles?
Well, give me a clue.
I am, because I'm saying it over and over and over again.
But you're not telling me the answer.
I am.
80.
80, no. That's how fast you're going 80.
You just said you're giving me the answer, so you're saying 80.
No, I'm not saying 80.
What? You're
Listen,
saying 80 miles per hour.
Yeah, and you're doing 80 miles per hour. How long does it take you to do 80 miles?
80 minutes. You just said you're telling me the answer.
I am.
It's 80 minutes.
It's not 80 minutes.
Well, you're not saying 60 or 20 or 50. You're saying 80.
80 miles per hour.
An hour.
Yeah. Well done.
An hour.
You're doing 80 miles per hour. So if you were doing
an hour and a half, that's only 64 miles.
So if you were doing 10
80?
if you were doing 10 miles an hour, yeah.
So you're on about someone travelling 10 miles per hour for 80 minutes.
No, for an hour.
Low.
An hour. It would take an hour. You're doing 80 miles per the hour. That's what it's called, 80 mile per hour. Alright? Well done, babe. You got there.